general networking, network fundamentals, basic network troubleshooting tools. We're going to talk about tools, websites, and maybe applications that you need if your network goes down or the internet is slow. This is an introduction to these tools. Please check some other videos that I recorded dedicated to, for instance, the internet is down and basic router configuration. We are going to talk about ping, traceroute, ipconfig, nslookup, speedtest.net, and ping.eu. Of course, it does not include everything that you have to know about tools that you could use. In my opinion, that's where you start. You have to know. And the last two, of course, they are websites. There are a lot of websites like that. These two are examples and things that I use as well. Let's start with ping and traceroute. I type cmd in Windows to get my cmd prompt. Clear the screen. Ping. Every time you type a command and you don't follow it with an IP address or whatever is required, Windows will show you, okay, that's what's available. We will go through some of these switches and options that you can use. If you forget what is available, you can type just ping and Windows will list off all possible options. Ping is a tool that will allow you to test basic connectivity, will allow you to provide a basic connectivity test between two hosts. It uses a protocol that is called ICMP, and it will report if a host is alive and how long it took to go there and come back. When we type ping, then we add an IP address or a domain name. Let's start with something simple like google.co.uk. When I press enter, first of all, as you can see, it will be translated into an IP address. Remember, computers, they don't like friendly names like google.co.uk. My PC is saying, I don't know what that is. I need an IP address. That's an IP address. And then it reports, okay, I can see a reply from this IP address. It took 7 milliseconds to go there and come back. It's a round trip. And then it's time to live 57 hops, sorry. This is a loop prevention solution in our networks. Here, it is a way for Windows to summarize everything that we have seen. It says, okay, I have sent 4, I have received 4, I have not lost a single ping. That's a good sign. 7 milliseconds is not bad. Switches that you need. First of all, you need T. T means keep pinging. It will keep pinging. That's good if you want to check that this server is stable and there are no issues with it. To break it, you press Ctrl C and then it will break. Of course, give you the same summary here. N is the number of pings. Let's just do 15. It means I will ping this IP address 15 times. Let it finish. Okay, here we go. Now, if you use IPv6 and IPv4, that's what you can specify as well. And of course, there are some other options. I encourage you to go and read all of them. The ones that I mentioned are the most important ones. Next command, traceroute, or in Windows it is spelled traceRT. Again, you can Just type this command, it will list off all possible options. And yeah, this command is like an advanced ping message. It will show you all hops to the destination where you want to get to. Let's try trace, test.com. You will see it is going to take a while because Windows is trying to be user-friendly. It is trying to translate all these IP addresses to DNS names, to names, to give you, oh, by the way, it's not 172.16.1.254, it's x.x. Sorry, it's x, I don't know, it's YouTube, it's whatever, names, yeah? In most cases, ISPs, it will not tell you anything. That's why we want to bypass that using D. Take a look, it takes forever. I will open a second window and do the same here. Let's just keep that one. And here I will do D test.com. And take a look. Here it will time out. When it times out, request timed out, it doesn't mean there is a problem. In most cases it means there is a firewall. Firewalls don't like trace routes. Take a look, it goes down the list straight away. Here we got to number 9. This will keep, oh, take a look, yeah, it managed to translate one name, ukco.bt.net. And this one will be done in 2 or 3 seconds. This one will keep looking. That's traceroute. Of course, the idea is to check all these values here and you can recognize, oh, there is a problem here. I remember a few weeks ago I saw a problem in one network for one client. It was 7 and then it jumped to 300 milliseconds and that was local. It was like second or the third hop. It shouldn't be like that. 7 and then 300 milliseconds. It was just one hop away and it was really in, I don't know, second or third hop. It shouldn't be like that. That's how you can use traceroute to troubleshoot your networks. Now let's go to ipconfig, a very important command. ipconfig. It's here. Let me show you my main network card. ipconfig, you can say it's the most important command that you have to know and understand to troubleshoot IP configuration issues and network issues. This command will report local area network connections and all NIC cards and TCP IP settings. As you can see, that's my IP address. Or you can ask, okay, how did you know it's this one, not that one? Not that one. Well, first of all, you can name your NIC cards, you can name your connections. It doesn't have to be local area connection too. And second of all, I know I use 172.16. All other IP addresses, they are for VMware and they are virtual. Take a look. There should be one for Cisco as well. Okay? That's my IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway, my router. Not a lot of information. You can type all, and that will give you more information. And you really need that. Again, let me scroll up. Now we can see the same IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. We can see DHCP server. It means that this IP address was assigned by a DHCP server 172.16.1.2. What else? We can see the MAC address of this NIC card, of this NIC. Very important if you want to troubleshoot, if you want to connect to a switch and find this PC, you need a MAC address, and that's how you find it. You type ipconfig all. DNS servers, that's what my PC uses every day to translate names into IP addresses. As you can see, a lot of information. Of course, IPv6 here and here. It's not really important. I do not use IPv6 in this network. As you can see, a lot of information on the screen that you can achieve again by typing npconfig all. Now, let me show you this guy, ipconfig renew. It will go to your DHCP server and ask for a new IP address. Release means, well, I don't need this IP address. I don't need that. That's really important as well. If you don't get an IP address or something is wrong, you can type ipconfig renew, and then your PC will start broadcasting, will send a request to the network and ask, is there a DHCP server? I need an IP address. That's ipconfig. NSLOOKUP. NSLOOKUP is a tool that allows you to connect to your DNS server and ask questions. What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is I can ask, can you be so nice and tell me what the IP address of google.co.uk is? And my DNS server says, yep, that's a list of IP addresses for google.co.uk. Okay, what about youtube.com? Here is a list of IP addresses that we use. What about test.com? Well, test.com is this one. Yeah. Very close to each other. Yeah, because it's Google, isn't it? Yeah. I just thought something was wrong with it. It's 160. Yeah, 2019 at the end. Okay, ebay.com. Again, these three IP addresses were reported by the DNS server. You can use this tool to troubleshoot problems with DNS and names. Sometimes you are able to ping the internet using an IP address. You cannot access a website. That might be a problem with your DNS server. You can use NSLOOKUP to troubleshoot that. That's 4 tools I wanted to show you: ping, traceroute, ipconfig, NSLOOKUP. Now 2 websites that you have to know. Of course, there are hundreds of websites. These 2 I recommend you start with is speed.net and ping.eu. This website will allow you to test your internet connection. I know a lot of you go, oh, it's Flash based, it's not good, don't trust it. Well, yeah, that is in a way true. It's not as good as some other tools that you can use to check your internet connection. However, this one is pretty reliable, and what I like about this tool is it will show me my public IP address straight away as well. Then I can go and say, okay, I want this server to be tested. Then it will go for ping tests, for a ping test, download speed and upload speed. As you can see, it's not bad. I have a VDSL connection here. It's pretty good. It's around, now it's better than it used to be. A year ago it was like 60, now it's 70, and upload will be more than 15 megabits per second. That's what I expect to see. Let's wait. Yep. Ping.eu. It's a collection of tools that you can find. It's a great place. There is a bandwidth meter as well. It's not as reliable as the previous one I can show you. It will not report the same speed. Yeah, take a look. That's not what I get as my download speed. Do not trust this guy. However, all other tools are really great. There is Whois. It allows you to check, okay, I want to know test.com, who owns this domain. And then you will see information about this domain. You can put an IP address as well. I'm really curious. I always use 111. Is there an IP address like that? Yes, of course there is. And here is who owns this IP address. Australia. If you're watching me, hi. Okay, that's what is really important. There are some other tools that there is DNS lookup, traceroute, ping, as you can see as well, that you can use. In this video, we covered tools that you can use to troubleshoot your network, basic network troubleshooting tools. We talked about ping, traceroute, ipconfig, and NSLookup. Thank you very much.